Now this is another problem you may run into. I have an entertainment center here that has a huge TV, old TV in it, and these old TVs were about 170 pounds. So they're not easy to move, plus these frames are absolute Mickey Mouse, and I just have to leave it there. If you run into a case like that, and you need to get up on the ladder and get up in these boxes, I have 1, 2, 3 boxes to go. The only way, there's only 2 ways to do this. You can move the entertainment center, or you can put an extension, and that belongs to Four Seasons, and I got to return that. Anyway, the extension screws on right on the back of these. If you won't notice this until you look, but a lot of these handles have this universal thing in the back. And what this does is gives you about an extra 2 feet of length to reach over big objects like this and work. But it does come with a drawback. So you can get different ones, like this one. This is my Darth Vader one. Watch this. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I wish I had one of these in real life. I'd be real popular. But this one goes up maybe, I don't know, a lot. It's really, but I wouldn't use this on, I would suggest not using extensions if you can do it. And there's a reason for that. The reason for that is your shoulder, right? Let's see. Right here. Okay, everything runs off that shoulder. And if you have, say, like an extension that's 8 feet longer in your hands, your spatial reflexes get worse as the day runs on, not the day, the length, to where it's hard to get up in very tight, precise areas. But in a case like this, I'll use a 2-foot extension right here just to get the first little tiny boxes close to the main beam, and then I'll take it off and I'll use this handle. Now this is an extended handle right here. This is probably extended 6 inches. I like to use it because it gives me an extra foot on each side of my work. It gives me an extra foot on my arm length, which gives me an extra probably 10 square feet that I can do in one area, that I don't have to get off the ladder and move the ladder and do all this other bullshit. Now, just to show you that I'm not living in my mom's basement, this is when I was first sentenced to marriage. That's my son. This is my son when he got a little bit bigger. And that's my son and our surprised little daughter, Alexis. And here's longer into my sentence. She looks pretty good. And then here's one we also took. My son now is 6'1". He's about 16. He's got girls crawling all over him. He's got the life I wish I had, but fate just didn't work out that way. My daughter is fluent in 3 languages. My son is fluent in 2 languages, and my wife has a PhD in 3 languages. Bitch, bitch, and it's all your fault, Randy. It never amazes me how good she is in that last language of hers. Myself, not to be outdone, but I'm fluent in 2 languages, American and Canadian. And we continue.